waking up with today's 6 on your side. Good morning, Idaho.
It's 5:41 now. Idahoans are taking up arms to help protect our military after those deadly shootings in Tennessee. Tuesday, armed civilians stood guard at service recruitment centers in Boise and Nampa. Their purpose? To protect the men and women working inside who, by law, aren't allowed to have a personal weapon. Brandon Fonda has their story.
They had our backs. Now it's time that we have their backs.
It's a simple message, and it comes in response to a deadly shooting last week in Chattanooga when 4 Marines and 1 sailor died as a result of an attack on a military recruiting center.
Take a stand for those that protect us. Let's protect them.
They're ordinary people.
I'm proud to be an American.
Civilians.
We'll be here as long as needed.
Today, they stand in front of recruitment centers across the state, guns by their sides, ready to protect our military. Brandon Curtis is president of 3% Idaho, an organization that takes pride in the right to bear arms.
We're posting armed security at every location that we possibly can.
The Idaho National Guard does not encourage or discourage the armed civilians, but did have this to say.
They are exercising their First and Second Amendment rights, and we hold those rights as sacred. In fact, we exist as an organization to defend those rights.
Though it's the Second Amendment that allows them to be protectors, change is what they really want. Currently, members of the military can't have a personal weapon on any base or military center. To change that for the 4 branches of the military, it would have to come from Washington. But for the National Guard, it's the governor who holds the keys.
Those laws need to be changed so these guys can protect themselves.
And according to Curtis, that change has already happened in some states.
There are 6 governors total that have made those changes for their National Guard to arm themselves and or stand guard in their own facilities.
Brandon Fonda, 6 on your side.
Curtis says they plan on being there for as long as needed until the law changes. Meanwhile, Idaho isn't the only state where this is happening. Civilians are guarding recruitment centers across the country.